Like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below. This morning, Thursday, the CCSA has reported early 20,920 new cases of COVID around the nation, with perhaps the better news that 17,926 patients have been released from quarantine, having passed tests that they've recovered. 160 new deaths associated with the virus are reported in the past 24 hours. Thailand reports now that the highly transmittable Indian or Delta variant of COVID now accounts for upwards of 78% of all detected cases here. First found in Thailand only 3.5 months ago, that strain is now the major variant, and all vaccines used must be those that compete with it. Good news, though, as we're also told that to date, due to a lack of travel to the country, the South-American Lamda variant has not reached Thailand. Krungsri Bank forecasts further drops in the value of the Thai baht, this week predicting a further 3 to 4% drop against the US dollar, after a year that has so far seen the currency fall to pre-2018 levels. Government figures report a total of 18.5 million people here having now received at least one vaccine shot, with 28% of the nation now said to have been inoculated, and over 4 million having had their second shots. As those second shots become due for those people, it's estimated that all 28% will have received both by mid-October. In addition to donations from the United States and Japan, half of the promised 1 million doses from the UK arrived this week, boosting stocks. Numerous emails from listeners and viewers regarding reservations for Moderna bought and paid for at private hospitals have been received here at Fabulous 103, so let's take a look. While some cling to the promise of supply within a couple of months, others have, we're told, been notified that they'll not be getting supply this year and being offered either a refund or a delay until 2022. With free vaccines available for non-Thais around the nation, and a national internet reservation program open which promises the AstraZeneca vaccine, it's perhaps wise for all to register even if you've paid for doses. The Astra shots are here and appointments are being given out for the near future. Waiting may not be the best option, especially for those with underlying health issues. In other news, Thailand has banned the use of sunscreen, known in the UK as suntan lotion, in all national parks, with the objective of protecting coral in ocean areas. The ban, published in the Royal Gazette, is likely to prove unpopular with all who have light skin, but as it's now law and the fines are hefty, it goes into effect as of today. No great effect at the moment, though, as beaches are off limits in most zones. More regulations are now in effect against public demonstrations nationwide, as higher fines associated with public gatherings go into law. Up to 2 years in jail or up to 40,000 baht in fines will likely dissuade all but the hardcore from protests. Non-Thais, that's us, are seriously cautioned from remaining in areas of demonstrations, as in addition to the chance of arrest, the use of tear gas, water cannon and even rubber bullets is prevalent. Meanwhile at home, and in our own province, as Chonburi ranked second only to the capital in COVID cases yesterday, early this morning the province reported 1,302 new cases, 276 in Chonburi, 374 Silachar, 207 in Banglamung and 88 in Satahip, along with reports of 7 deaths associated with the virus. And there's no doubt now that the government should see this province as its main target for support, both financial and with extra vaccines. With previous emphasis on the capital and surrounding provinces, which has resulted in lower case counts and higher benefits, it's definitely time for Chonburi to become the key region for effort. And food giveaways to the now impoverished lower class unemployed saw once again thousands line up in the midday sun for free food. In some cases cooked as meals, and in others as raw supplies for home cooking. Poverty here is still on the rise, despite most Thais who don't have jobs having fled to their homesteads. With no quick fix and the regulations for those who try to organise food giveaways quite complex, the problem can only be resolved once the city's back on its feet. And from a listener, a tip for using the government apps and websites to register for vaccines for foreigners. It appears that the sites don't like cut and paste or predictive text. To apply successfully and quickly and get your application accepted the first time, type the details in full. Then, we're told, it all runs smoothly. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 34 dropping down to 29 and the chance of rain at any time. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme,